Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
We're doing some tests today because I have been working on my computer.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Just an empty glass pillar. Okay.
Leviosa.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Let's go.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
I have to put it in spot.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
So far, this is not tearing at all.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Hold on, we're gonna see if it lets me run it in a different graphical setting here. It's a little bit better. And the
Is that-
graphics themselves are much better.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Wait, every ages approach you assign a few more inches of parchment than sincerely teeth. Tom Riddle.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Prima donna. Swoon.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
Bit off in the room. Thought I needed a bath. Cheating things.
Revelio.
Make sure we get everything.
Accio.
What did I just do? I just got myself frozen.
Accio.
Do you know to pull through it?
No, I'm literally stuck.
Are you in the room requirement?
Yeah.
That might be too. You just have to kind of push your way back.
You got stuck on this box?
Yeah, I got stuck behind the box.
No, I'm in, like, on the edge of it. I can't get out of it. There we go. All I was trying to do was pull...
Accio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Whatever. Apparently I didn't need to take it off there. I somehow already got what was in it. Make sure I don't have full inventory or something.
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
Poof.
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
No, there's one more thing I gotta figure out to get. How do I get this? So if I go here,
Levioso.
yes, and then I have it.
Accio.
That works too. I don't think I was supposed to do it that way, but we got it.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on
What
what
if
you
I wanted
need.
to will the room to get
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effect of
Revelio.
anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk... Valuable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients
that from
or
the spell.
resources needed to conjure a
guy.
particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be
Yeah.
obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Revelio.
can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I already have enough.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I'm pretty sure we can change the aesthetic of the room too.
Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your... any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Yeah. I don't think she'll. I don't do the same type of story as she does.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Lots.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy,
Yeah,
as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Hey, Davester.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always.
I mean,
ask
we can't
me
really play
to take it
together.
back.
There's no multiplayer in
Now
this
you
game,
have
but
learned a good bit about
um,
alteration.
Thank
welcome
you,
to Press
Professor.
exclamation point
The
Discord.
room
Join
is full of possibilities.
Indeed.
the Discord.
No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I have so much customization to do. my room of requirements done. Look at this piece of art. I didn't know I could custom. Just so you know, Davester, it's not a multiplayer game, so I don't know how you play with me though. But thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out.
If only a new student would help me with my sad
This is significantly less tearing. And shout out to Exempt for helping me with my computer problem.
That was it. When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
Good, sir, good.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Depulso.
You've got it now. If you'd like to
But for real, it's the... So I could go, Depulso! Retracto, right? Oh no, Accio. Ha! Depulso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Probably Expelliarmus, Depulso, Accio, and then Ascendio. That'd be the combo.
And I think you should. Perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls.
Accio.
I suggest they go with the enchanted books here.
Expelliarmus! Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Yeah, these doors weren't opening immediately because this is like the buffer area. So the fact that it's cleanly going from room to room,
This cannot
so much
possibly
better.
be as difficult.
Revelio.
I rather enjoy transfiguration myself. The complexity.
Incendio.
Human transfiguration. Charlotte Morrison had to go to the hospital.
Revelio.
What is that? A broken room.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle
wish
of
they would
skill.
use this
A
stuff
test of a witch or wizard's mettle.
In
What say?
Harry Potter's show.
If they do in like the new live action, which I haven't, or not the new TV show, maybe.
I'm in.
But
Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
oh shoot, it bounced real hard.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Yeah, except you're gonna lose it here. Darn it. Oh well.
Wait, did I win? I won!
Did I win? I won. That's okay. He can win this.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
No.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
I have to beat him to get him.
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh? Ready then?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Accio. All in the wrist. I'll let you have that one. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me.
Boom.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Leander.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
I'm level 12, by the way. Show off.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Might some kind soul help me?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Incendio!
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here
Revelio.
almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it.
Arsonist.
I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it.
I don't know why
Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at them. Both have their uses.
Confringo.
But I think nice work. How's it? That's it. Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous,
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
Gotta go buy some spells so that we can properly do this test. Because I don't feel like making them.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deborah. you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
1,000 for the Thunder Brew?
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Man, that's a really... That's a short-lived potion.
Accio.
Let's just get right to the Forbidden Forest.
Expelliarmus.
I said Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever.
pick the furthest location from where I need to be.
Stop.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever
My
lead to
shortcut was
shortcomings.
not.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Defendo. Not the Pulso.
Very good. It seems... On Diffindo, I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake, it's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Not use that often. Some more quests we have next. Oh yes. Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Yeah, we're gonna go and do this one first because I need to go get a mandrake for the other one. Guess I just want to go back to the room of requirement for that one. I don't really want the dark arts one. I want to unlock Alohomora. us go see Old Man Fig. I believe that's a quest I've chosen. Yes. Hopefully I didn't pick the wrong location. It's kind of hard to tell from the way they have the overlay.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Is he the evil one? Is Professor Fig evil? I wonder. It has to be nighttime.
It is nighttime.
It has to be between certain hours. Huh?
This looks promising.
I see it. I'm just telling you. I have to remember how to do it, so. Because you're on your side quest kick right now.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
He's gonna be mad.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the Portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Bum, bum.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I'm about to do the first trial.
Revelio.
Intriguing case, Zanbakar. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
You ordered that back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Quickly now.
Well, I don't know how to say it.
Stay hidden and cast Tithicus Totalis. Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Paternicus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Someone there?
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why
I will draw blood. You will suffer.
Confringo!
Easily diverted. Get this over with.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't.
Expelliarmus!
Back to the bed,
Vinder! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
Revelio.
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Revelio.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
pretty sure I struggled with this one last time. Yes, yes I did. Because Rackham and
I've
his
seen this
goblins
before.
were in here, I believe.
In Gringotts and the restricted section. Must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to
Real.
expect this time.
I hate fighting these sentinels or whatever.
Potato. Confringo.
Oh wow, I'm glad I learned Defendo.
Revelio.
What have the Keepers planned for me?
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Accio.
Oh yes.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
How?
Accio.
Oh. That's how.
Accio.
More statues.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo.
Not making this easy on me.
Confringo. Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio. Accio. Accio.
Or did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh, Should have ran through it first.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio. Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Window. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
What the heck?
Changed on each side of this archway.
The platform just flipped by itself.
Accio.
No, no.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I should have pulled it closer.
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, okay. I guess they think we're gonna take some damage here. Hell yeah. 5 more Wigan Will potions. We're fighting the big boss, guys. We're fighting the big boss. Hide.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Freezer.
Okay, why did I think that? Oh gosh. There it is. Okay, I was like, where's the big dangerous guy? The guy I gotta hide from.
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Oh yes, we finally beat him. First try though, that was nice. Took a lot more damage than I wanted to, but
What a
the
relief.
big guy.
Revelio.
Valio.
Another pensive.
Okay, what can I get rid of? Not that. Not that, because I don't know what it is. Oh, so many hats.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
Yes, yes you are. That's called grief. You let them grieve.
It is not your pain to take.
Young Tom Riddle girl.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Tusk. She did a thing.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. All crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Professor Rockwood.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Gets out of bed in full plate metal. Okay, we're gonna change what I look like because oh, wow, I literally stepped out for 3 seconds. Okay. We're going to do this one first. Locate on map and teleport right to him. This is a fun game.
I should ask Sirona.
About a pressing and highly
Once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Vogsmead's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Bro.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
You've made a mistake.
You've come to the wrong place, child.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Protego! Revelio. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice.
Hours, she
No
said.
one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Now that's more like it. I'd say that was acceptable. I'm getting the hang of this. Made it. This is rather fun.
Best time.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
So I feel like there's gonna be.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, you'll enjoy your time in Irondale.
Go ahead and grab a couple of these spots while we're here.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
Nope, not there yet. Go ahead and grab these.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
What are you up to now?
Go ahead and grab all these. Okay, we're not ready for that. We'll go that way after we finish this other part, other things. I'll leave this aside for when I need the broom again, because that's just easier to use for the broom.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You
Yep,
sound as
here's the thing.
determined as I am to improve
The
Broomfire.
upgrade, I have to pay
It's a
for.
joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again,
you
truly.
also haven't been buying things. Huh? I bought all of the where it says get ingredients and use them. I've been buying those so I don't have to make them. I'm aware. But I'm also getting pretty far along. Okay. Find Dr. Goblin, attend Beast class. Beast class! We're going straight for Beast class. Straight for Beast class. Excited is an understatement. Beast class. We're doing Beast class. Beast class. Beast class. Beast class is behind me. I'm gonna have a hypocrite.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Cats.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeycheeks. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Slytherins. My wife is a Slytherin based on the Harry Potter test. She gave me a side eye.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that,
She's flirting with
someone
me.
I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the
was.
way.
I'd hoped
Said
I
I
would.
was an intriguing sight or something.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
She wouldn't
Really?
just take anyone there.
Well,
In
thank
fact,
you.
I'm the first.
I think.
She's telling me.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite a run that we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I'm gonna either see a hippogriff, I believe.
Don't worry,
It
we're
could also
nearly
be a
there.
thestral.
It's just ahead.
Which isn't. Huh?
Stand back.
It's a hippogriff. Well, I have a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Gotta bow. I learned that from Harry Potter. No, you don't.
I knew I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
I've befriended Highwing, the hippogriff.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant.
In real life?
Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
What? Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay. Do I have the ability? I do have points on core. I want to unlock more spell slots. How do I? I have to reach level 16 first. Okay. Okay guys, we're just gonna finish up looking through all the stuff we have, and then we're gonna probably get off for the night. So, thank you all for hanging out. Looks like we've met some interesting beings here. A Deerclaw. A Thwopper. Obviously a Hippogriff. The Kneasel. I don't know where we met the Niffler, but we've met a Niffler. And Puffskin. Lots of exploring to do. Yeah, we're gonna try to 100% complete this game. So, I mean, minus maybe the DLCs that have been added, but we'll see. Go ahead and save. 9 hours on the game. We did a nice, almost 3-hour stream, so we're actually gonna end it here. So, again, thanks for coming out. Thanks for